What up, everybody, and welcome to the show of hurt feelings, disagreements, debate, and controversy. It is the House of Havoc Top 10. Today we have the artist formerly known as Anthony Alessino, the smooth criminal Brian Castiglione, and the mullet-wearing, cold take sharing Jack Hockenjos. And last but certainly not least is your boy, the Dean Malenko of podcasting, the man of 1,000 nicknames, Jimmy Hockenjos. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Today we are going to do the top 10 chocolate candies. So Brian had brought up the idea of doing top 10 candy. I said we should split it, get 2 pods out of it, content. Plus, like, if you just did all candy, someone's list would be chocolate heavy. Someone's
Right.
we wouldn't have we wouldn't have good numbers
Yours
to.
would be? Definitely. Mine would not be.
Mine wouldn't be either. So we wouldn't have any good data for a final top 10.
Good dad.
No, I think splitting them was a good idea. We were on the same page when I texted you.
I don't.
I know
Yeah.
you don't speak
You said that
Spanish. You were a
said
French guy.
You
so
said
I
the text in
understand.
Spanish. And
I
I
was
was
saying
like,
one, not both. So we were on the same page. But yes, if we were just going with candy, yes, my list would be hard for me to put together a list with anything non-chocolate. Put it that way.
Really?
I mean, we'll find out when we do the other one.
find out in
But
2 weeks' time. Yeah.
Jack.
maybe it's not. Maybe once I start looking into things, then you know how that sort of goes.
This is another diverse list because there's so many different varieties of chocolate. The way you can go from holiday based chocolate. Or
I'm
just,
not sure it's
normal,
that
you know?
It
diverse.
doesn't do it.
I
for
gotta
me.
disagree.
May
I'm
not
not
do
sure
it
it's
for
that
you, but for me,
diverse.
I have some pretty
Like
good memories,
non-chocolate candies, which I guess we'll do, right? You can do fucking lollipops. There's 10 different types of lollipops. You know what I mean? Low key blow pop could make the cut.
Blow pop's legit.
It
dude.
could,
Yeah.
dude. It's and all I just want to make it.
Well, blow pops from back in the day. Now they're kind of bitch made little blow pops.
How do you
Are they?
differentiate?
They're like half the size.
How do you?
Or maybe we just
I was
got
gonna say,
bigger.
maybe you're double the size.
I'm pretty sure they're
Maybe your
smaller
hands
though.
don't.
Can I ask you something? How do you differentiate between a snack and a candy?
Well, I mean,
Let me give you an example. Gushers.
Gushers is candy.
That's kind of a candy.
No, you can't do that because then
I know you took it for snack.
you can't though.
But-
You know what I mean?
But it's just
Like if your mom packed it for lunch, then it's a snack. Like fruit by the foot,
it
fruit
was
roll
a
up.
snack, but it doesn't make it not candy.
Yeah, but it's
yeah, I
hard
see
for,
what you're doing here.
you
I
know-
see what you're doing here. That's a conversation for another day, but I see you.
Well, I'm just saying. So
Yeah.
chocolate, could
Well, so I have at least one caveat on my list, and I
could
just
devil
decided-
dogs make it?
No,
That's not.
no,
candy.
that's not
But I
chocolate.
see what you're saying.
It's a chocolate cake. That's a cake snack. That's a whole top 10 cake snacks. Is a whole different
cake
list,
snacks.
dude.
All
We're
right.
getting into the
All
way.
right.
You're getting way far down the line
All right,
here.
I'll
We
go-
should just change this into an entirely food-based podcast.
I'm gonna
Forget
go.
about Parlez-Vous.
Yeah.
Forget about the rewind. It's all just
We'll
the
do
food
parlay
network.
and food.
I'm gonna go first.
Parlay food.
Hold on. Before we start going, I got a little
Oh,
I got a little exercise we're gonna do here, and Brian's being selected because he's the only college-educated man in the room. Hand that
That's
to
kind
Brian.
of disrespectful because
There's a business
I'm
owner.
Hand that to
There's a
him.
business owner in here.
I'm half
And
educated.
he's got his polo on.
yeah, dude, I own a business, dude.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Which side you're on? I'm assuming you're on the correct side. If you know where this is. Yeah. So do me a favor.
The one word on there?
Yeah. Read that word out loud for me.
Reese's, or just this is just Reese. actually.
Reese, right,
Just
Reese. So if you wanted to show possession with that word, what would you do to it?
Oh yeah, this is for a college. This is for a college.
Like if you wanted to show, like Reese is a name. So if you wanted to show that,
Oh, you put apostrophe S.
and that would be pronounced
Reese's.
tremendous. Flip it.
All right.
Read that word out loud.
You don't need to go to college to know this. This is peace.
It's peace.
Yeah.
Right. And if there were multiple of them,
Peace is.
right?
You
And now
put an S at
put
the
those
end of it.
put those 2 words together.
Reese's Pieces.
You did so good,
Thank
dude.
you.
You
So,
did amazing.
what are
So
you
here's
trying-
my point.
yeah,
What I'm
okay.
trying to say is, if you say Reese's or Reese's Pieces, look at me. I want you to kill yourself, okay? because if you have a high school diploma, all right, and you're saying Reese's or Reese's Pieces, which is so much worse, you're either 1, illiterate, okay, or 2, facts don't matter to you. Either way, we can't have it. It's a huge pet peeve of mine, and that's the last time I'm even gonna say Reese's Pieces because it's not on my list. But when I hear grown people saying Reese's Pieces, dude, nah, can't have it. We can't have it, dude.
Reese's Pieces.
So go ahead, you could go first now.
How do you feel about this? Reese's Pieces. Do you say
No,
Reese's
I
Pieces?
say it the way it's supposed to be said.
Reese's
Reese's
Pieces?
Pieces. Who the fuck? Come on. I've heard it before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I agree with you. It's absolutely disrespectful.
But the thing is, I've only heard it come out of like children's mouths.
No, I have
I've never
not.
heard an adult.
I have not.
Actually, I have heard.
I've heard
say
adults
in
say
my-
it, but
Reese's
adults my age.
I'm
not
pretty
by-
sure I heard Will Compton on Bussin' with the Boys call it Reese's Pieces. We're gonna clip this and send it to them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Reese's Pieces.
So here's how it goes. Dishonorable mentions. The Easter Bunny.
You knew he came with the polo one.
Like the chocolate Easter Bunny.
Yeah. That,
Well, what's
Oh,
up
like
with
the
it, dude?
Cadbury one, the hollow one.
what do you mean? What's up with it?
Why is it dishonorable?
Horrific.
Yeah.
Why?
It's very basic.
What do
It's
you-
not very good chocolate.
Let me answer the question, dude. Let me answer the question. Mom stopped getting us Easter bunnies like 4 years ago because nobody ate them.
Stop getting you Easter bunnies.
She stopped getting. She's like, I stopped buying you guys
My mom
chocolate
still
bunnies because
buys
no
them,
one
you
eats
know.
them.
Yeah, we buy it. My mom buys them. And they just sit there.
They
until-
rot.
I actually
Until-
have 2 Easter bunnies in my candy jar on my table right now, full of. I'll just said.
Absolute
Easter was
horrific
3 months
candy.
ago.
I almost feel like it's a centerpiece, or like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
even
it's like a
know.
greeting card.
It's just to stuff the bag that you're gonna give your child, right? That's what it is. It takes up a large mass
It does. It
as
stands
compared to.
Do you
Yeah.
think maybe the federal government is like propagating the chocolate Easter bunny?
No, I just think.
They're trying to prop up.
Listen, I don't like chocolate like that. I don't like just straight up chocolate.
up. Mhm.
So I'm of course
I
I'm
hear
gonna
that,
be
yeah.
I'm gonna be partial to it, but I'm sorry. The Easter bunny chocolate has got to go. Just got to be rid of it. Good. You
And
see,
what
like
in its stead?
nothing, dude.
Everything.
You're
else
gonna
is
say
bad.
because now I'm gonna.
I'd
I'm gonna
rather-
piss people
I would
off.
rather get an
And so
entire
would.
Easter basket of fucking jelly beans, dude. Replace it with
No.
a second
No,
bag of jelly
jelly
beans.
beans
100%.
No, you're wrong. Starburst jelly beans, delicious.
Well, now you're
We're all- we're
cornering
going
the
off the
market for
rails.
jelly beans. So
Well,
you
I'm
can't-
just they're my favorite. They
I'm
don't
not
have.
gonna
It doesn't
let you,
have to
I'm
be.
not gonna let you put a brand name on jelly beans. You either like jelly beans as a whole.
I
See,
do.
Here's
Alright,
the loophole.
And I agree. I'd take fucking 10 bags of Peeps
Woo!
over Peeps. All
Nah,
different types of
set them
Peeps.
on fire,
He
dude.
was kinda
Nope.
sucked.
Yeah.
Over chocolate candy? Over chocolate bunnies?
Over the chocolate
Nah,
bunny.
dude.
Yeah, I'd take the chocolate bunny.
No. Yeah.
All right.
I think I'd take the Peeps over the chocolate bunny.
You sound like you don't want either, but you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm not excited about it.
Dishonorable mention. Go ahead. You got any?
I mean, I got one. I don't know if you would consider it chocolate, but I consider it chocolate because I see it all the time. Fucking Almond Joy. Yo,
Oh.
How the
The
fuck
only
you would
such
not
a
consider
bad
that
take.
chocolate?
It's
Well, yeah.
totally
coconut.
chocolate.
It's literally-
it's
it's
coconut.
literally
I
a
don't know how-
chocolate bar.
It literally says on the
That's
all right,
on the
well,
cover, chocolate bar.
Allow me to elaborate. The only people I see eat Almond Joys are very old people who are like, yeah, I have like 50 of them, and I just eat one a day.
You know whose favorite candy is Almond Joy?
I know who, yeah.
The maker, yeah.
The
Bill.
Bill. The baker.
Bill.
The creator.
Yeah, the creator.
Yeah, my
dude.
creator loves Almond Joy, and I can say,
I don't like that you say
fuck
that.
off.
That refers to his dad as the baker.
No.
The
He
creator.
said-
Or the creator.
He said my maker. He said,
I said the
No, he said
maker.
the-
no. He
maker.
said what you just
I
said.
said my creator.
Oh, he said my creator. I don't like either of them.
But they're all, you
And
know,
it's
What about
gotta,
your
biologically
man?
true.
Nah, it's
like
gotta
bacon.
stop, dude.
Bacon's good.
Yeah, every
He's a little
Halloween,
psyched out.
every Halloween, Bill would just pick all the Almond Joys out of the
Oh,
candy.
man, that's funny.
You can have them, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
You can absolutely.
Fuck
Have 'em.
Almond Joy.
I mean, whatever. They're not bad,
Alright.
but they're not.
Almond
I'm
Joy is
gonna
a
be
candy for
quick
cups.
because, like you were saying off air, we're gonna stop overusing the word cuck. We're gonna stop. We're
He's
gonna
the
stop.
only one that uses it.
I
He's the
know,
only
I know,
one that
I know.
He's gonna stop.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's gotta be tastefully placed, dude.
And you have to understand, it loses.
We're gonna
its
start
fucking
treating it.
weight,
We're gonna start
dude.
treating it like PG-13 movies get one fuck, dude. You get one cuck per podcast from now on. That, and I'm gonna give you one more today because you just found out about the rule. But be smart with it. You get one per podcast. Where were we at? What was I saying? Was I?
Dishonorable mentions.
I'm gonna give you all three. Oh, how he was saying off air about how this should be pretty quick. On unless
Yeah.
we're arguing
We're
about
10
stuff.
minutes in. We haven't even got to number 10 yet.
Yeah.
It'll-
Yeah.
I'll give you all three of my dishonorables real quick.
All 3. All right.
Yeah, Mounds, Almond Joy, and Heath bars.
Heats
Fuck
are pretty
yeah,
bad. I should
dude.
have put Heats on mine.
Love that.
Yeah.
Not
love
for
it.
me. I'm not a coconut guy, so
Oh,
Almond
coconut's
Joy
great.
right it off.
Coconut's
Fuck
great.
coconut.
So good. That's it.
Yeah, those are my
I only
dishonorables.
have one honorable mention.
Honorable or dishonorable?
Dishonorable mention rather. Whoppers, dude. Whoppers suck.
Such
Such a fucking
I
waste.
I didn't even think
Such
about
I
a
that.
forgot about
fucking
Whoppers. Little
Such
malted
a
milk
waste.
ball.
There's nothing.
Horrendous.
The most consistent thing I find with Whoppers is they come in the variety pack for Halloween, and guess what? All 40 of them in the variety pack are still in the candy tray once everything else has been finished.
I eat
Every
Whoppers.
year without fail.
I'll eat them, but like
I
you
eat
know,
Whoppers.
they're
Yeah,
Garbage.
like
No,
now that
I'll
I
eat
know,
'em.
now that I know they're sitting there. Next time we'll go watch a fight, I
Yeah,
might
dude, please
march
take them.
down on
Yeah,
some
you can
Whoppers.
take
Like,
them. That's why
I don't
say.
think I've ever bought a box of Whoppers.
No, I've never ever bought a box. You know what else I never buy, but if it's there, I'll dabble like a few, and then I'm like, I don't know why I did this. Snow caps,
Snow caps are pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, not for me.
but I wouldn't buy them. I wouldn't buy
I
them.
wouldn't buy them either.
All right, my last dishonorable
I used to
mention is
obtain them
any.
from CVS.
My last dishonorable mention is any candy that has like the dark chocolate with the cherry in it.
Ooh, those are gross.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
They can
Yeah,
all
those
kick
are gross.
rocks.
I don't like cherry.
Every single
Kick
brand
rocks.
can just kick the rocks, and that's it. Every single brand.
I think there's only one brand.
What is it?
That red box. I don't know what it's
Lin.
called.
What is it called?
I
Lin.
think it-
It's not Lint.
Oh, it's not.
Lin's
That's
No,
chocolate.
Lint makes truffles.
Do you have any honorable
And-
mentions? Does
I
anybody have
do
any?
have
Yeah.
honorable
I have, like,
mentions.
I have
Yeah.
one honorable mention.
have
I'm just gonna.
six.
I'm just gonna throw mine out there.
Go ahead.
Andy's little candy bar that you
I
get
don't think I know.
when you leave a restaurant.
Oh,
and
the
sometimes
mints.
in the
Like the after eights and those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those are pretty good.
those are chef's kiss. Okay,
That's
honorable
very
mention.
early 2000s.
Yeah, that's a
type
deep
shit.
pull,
Very
dude.
Olive Garden.
No, it's not.
No, it's very Long Island Diner.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's very California Diner right on Sunrise Highway.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have 3 honorable mentions. Think I should just give all 3 of them?
Yeah,
now?
you
Yeah,
should. I think you
yeah.
should.
So I got Giraldi chocolate squares.
Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli, whatever the fuck.
I mean,
They are really good. They are really
or
good, though.
pronounce
I
it
got Reese's Pieces chocolate squares.
Ghirardelli.
Are you talking about the circles, Jack?
I'm talking about the squares that like
Oh,
they
you
can
break
come-
off.
You can
Yeah.
not even break
No,
them off.
they were
come
like,
single
yeah.
wrapped. They're squares.
Little singles.
And sometimes it's
Yes.
either milk chocolate, it
Yup.
could be dark chocolate, or they could be filled with like
Yeah.
caramel.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. Those are
I've
the
seen
shit.
those all the time. Love those. I
Yeah,
have
color
the-
coded.
I have the
They were color coded.
Yep, they were. I have the Ferrero hazelnut.
Yeah, baby.
those
Ferrero
things.
Rochers, baby. Oh,
Ferrero
yeah.
Rocher, very good. And I have the generic Hershey's chocolate bar
You.
Oof.
as an
Really?
honorable mention.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Rough stuff that you hate to see. Absolutely hate to see it. My honorable mentions: I have M&M's, Charleston Chew,
Ooh.
and Rolos.
You like Rolos?
Roll, you know, just a little something sweet to put in your mouth. You know.
I have.
I don't like how M&M's made honorable mentions. Kind
Oh,
of,
it's
think
just
it's
because
weird,
you're
yeah, it's
basically
weird.
classless. Go ahead. That's a classless move.
So-
whatever, dude.
I have 6 honorable mentions just because I couldn't fit them all on the list. I'll rattle them real quick. Baby Ruths were the shit. I don't think anyone actually likes those, but
What do you mean? I like
you
it.
like Baby Ruths?
I mean, it's not my top 10, but I like Baby Ruths.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
mind a Baby Ruth.
I have Kit Kats also because they didn't make the top 10.
That's
Oh,
like borderline classless, but we'll let it go.
It's chocolate covered wafer, but we'll get to that later.
That's but it's unique, but we'll get to that later.
I guess it is kind of, but not really. York peppermint patty, which is kind of the same to what you were saying.
I
just-
want to literally give you a super kick now.
I'm gonna
now
gut
I wanna
you like
give
a
super
fish.
kick. Your
Um,
top 10 is got to be absolute trash. York is not in there. That's unacceptable.
Dude, it's chocolate covered peppermint. It's the same thing you just had in your honorable mention.
Is peppermint
just
good?
Bigger. What do you mean?
Is peppermint good?
Sure.
Yeah,
chocolate
York's
Yeah.
peppermint powder.
Together, is it absolutely dynamite?
So then why wouldn't they both make the list?
Because Andy's, that's a novelty candy.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
You can't buy
No, I got
Andy's
you.
at 7-Eleven. Go ahead, go.
Okay. I don't know if anyone remembers the fucking Nestle Wonder Ball, but that thing was the shit. It was a mixture of chocolate
Yeah,
and
had candy on
sweet,
the
so I didn't
inside.
want to like put it on the list.
Jack
but-
don't know nothing about that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Jack,
Jack
probably
don't
doesn't know about
nothing
that.
about the
I don't
Wonder
know.
Ball.
What's in a
shit.
Wonder Ball? Go
And then
ahead.
the only other one I had was I'm sorry, I actually have 5. If you ever had the Snickers peanut butter squared, the actual square ones, they were in the yellow thing. Those are really good
Yeah,
too.
I do kind of remember that.
But yeah, wow, big hate on the fucking York peppermint patty. Being
No,
Nah,
big
dude,
love,
it's not.
dude.
It's not on my list, but
Big
I
love.
definitely big fan.
Big love.
You want to start us off with
I'll
10?
start us off. Tell you what, it's not a peppermint patty yet.
Mm.
Number 10, Kit Kat.
Okay, so you
All right,
argued to
this
me about
guy-
it being in an honorable
This
mention.
fucking
And
guy
it's at
over
10?
here.
Can we just talk about how we argued? We got so mad about that. And between me saying it and you mentioning it in your top 10 was 45 seconds.
Get those numbers up.
Really?
It's
You
just,
gotta
a,
get
bad,
those
it's
numbers
just a
up.
weird take. But go ahead.
It's not a weird thing. It's not in your top 10. When the dust settles, it doesn't
It's
mean anything
one
to you.
spot for being
Honorable
outside the top
mention
10.
is-
It might
0
be the
points.
only. It might be the only piece of candy on the list. You could sing the jingle for me right now.
Yeah. You don't know the jingle?
No.
Mr. Big Top 10. Oh
You don't
my
know the jingle
goodness.
for Kit
Can
Kat?
we
It's
believe
10.
this
It's
guy?
not 4.
You don't know the jingle for
It's
Kit
in my
Kat?
honorable mention and I know the jingle.
I do. I gotta think
Give me a
about it.
break.
Yeah,
give me a
me
break.
gotta give me peanut Kit Kat bar. Yeah, whatever. Fucking. This
Very
is,
transparent over
This is
here.
ridiculous.
This kid.
Very
It
transparent.
needs to make the list.
He's
It's
trying
the
to
only-
bring me over to the dark
I'm
side.
not.
Don't listen to him, Jack.
It's the only way for candy. Well, we could say that, right? There's
Yeah,
one
it's
other
good.
one which is borderline wafer, but we'll get into that.
Okay.
It needs to make the list. It's iconic. Needs to make the list.
Okay. You're
Has
just
a
giving
jingle.
it its respect. I understand.
Go.
As a jingle. Don't bring the jingle up.
So,
You didn't know the jingle.
I did. A jingle. I don't. Go ahead.
Number 10, we got the Lindor chocolate truffles, which come around a holiday time.
Yeah.
They made the 10 spot because they're pretty good. Like it's just like it's hard chocolate in the middle it's soft, and they're good because they come in a variety as well. Like I think there's a mint one that's there. There's a vanilla one that's pretty good. Standard milk chocolate always good. Dark chocolate for the parents.
Got the milk chocolate hard shell, white chocolate soft center. The
I-
possibilities are endless with the Lindor chocolate.
I'm gonna hate.
They
I'm
are
gonna,
really
I'm gonna
good.
hate this podcast all the way through. Go ahead, Jim.
Why?
You don't
lot
like
of
those?
hate.
You don't like those?
No.
Oh, they're so good.
I don't like chocolate like that. It's weird. It's hard.
I'm
for
not
me.
like crazy. I don't have truffles on my list. Chocolate
Yeah,
truffles.
good.
But
These guys got
they
truffles
are
like that.
delicious.
Go
But
ahead.
my number 10, like I said, I did have like a sort of caveat. My number 10 is the Hershey's dipped pretzels.
Oh, that's such a good choice. I didn't even think.
I
of
see
that.
Alessino
It would
sad
be on
about
my
it.
list.
No, I'm okay with it because
Yeah.
anything with pretzels
I'm
is
totally
okay.
with it.
Sure.
You know,
That's
they would do the think milk chocolate and then cookies and cream are like the two that you get all the time. They're delicious. I love a good, as far as like the salty and sweet chocolate
Yeah,
covered
yeah.
pretzel, delicious.
You can't go wrong. With
Yeah. How do you lose?
it. Chocolate tastes better with some salt. Go ahead.
So number 10, I actually have 100 Grand bar. I don't know if anyone's ever had
Yeah.
this. It
Yeah.
is like an older candy, but mad good. Just rice covered in caramel and chocolate. I really only feel like I remember getting them around Halloween. Not really like a movie theater candy or anything kind of like that's around. They always just come in the variety pack, so they pop up. But they are mad good.
Not my first choice. I would eat it though.
Big fan.
Right.
Yeah, you
I'm
like
a
So-
big fan.
So what do you
100
think?
grams
You
are
think
great.
you think
Come on.
5 up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right on the list? That's the ones that you would definitely go grab at 7-Eleven. Anything
Those
above,
are that's how I rate them.
right, and then and anything in 6 to like 8.
I'll tell you right now,
If you had, you wouldn't say no.
4 of the 5 in my top 5 I've grabbed from a 7-Eleven probably within the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I can say the same.
Number 9, Three Musketeer.
Hate that.
That's so gross.
Weirdly enough,
Yeah.
this used to be my favorite candy when I was a kid.
It's not that weird, dude. It kind of tracks.
No, well,
You're weird. It's weird.
Just saying. And now I really don't like it that much. But
It's a bright and loud label.
But no, it's not that bright and loud.
It's a pretty. It's
It's like
it's
silver.
metallic silver.
100 gram.
reflective.
100 gram bar hurt me. Like I liked it less because it was called a 100 gram bar.
It's actually
because-
called a $100,000 bar,
Or whatever.
but that's neither here nor there.
Unbelievably annoying because you
Why?
get the parents and you know like the jokes. You want 100 grand?
No one's ever said that.
You
to
never
me.
heard that?
You heard that before?
Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
All right,
I never
anyway.
got upset about adults
have
making adult
grandparents,
jokes
so-
at me when I was
It's
9.
nah.
on Halloween.
It's a little much. Yeah, one time. What about 10? What about the 10th house in your neighborhood that said that to you?
Dude,
Hey, instead of candy,
we grew up in drastically different
Yeah.
neighborhoods.
Hey.
okay.
Hey, instead of candy, you want 100 grand?
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, just
no one
kidding.
talked to me.
I'm
about
gonna
Just
tell
trick or
you
treating.
at
Just
least
kidding.
at least 50% of the houses we'd hit
left
up
the
in
bowl
this neighborhood
outside.
had the bowl
Yeah,
outside.
Yeah, I
they
know.
Even
Yeah,
opened
I
the
know.
door.
He's making it seem like he lives in the slums. Like that.
No, that's not what he's
that-
saying.
No.
Like you pull
No,
up to
no,
a
no,
house and they
dude,
give you
no.
toilet paper and fucking
What he's
rice
saying
phone.
is Greenbelt Parkway has their nice little sidewalk, and everyone comes
I-
to their door to give out their
100%.
candy. They don't do it over
You
here.
don't have sidewalk by your house?
No, dude. I don't got a sidewalk.
Yeah, but it's not like this.
So let
It's
me
more-
ask you.
No, it's not. But nowhere over here has sidewalk.
So let me ask you. Every Halloween, when an adult asks you if you wanted 100 grand, did you dress up as something with a weapon? Be like, yeah, no, I don't want 100 grand. You
No,
know, try and threaten
what,
them.
what am I gonna say?
Yeah, you ever rough someone up, dude?
Yeah, 9-year-old
Over
me
a- over a
roughing up
dad joke?
Yeah, definitely.
What's
Go
your
ahead.
number? Oh, what's your number
Actually,
9? What's your number 9?
M&M's.
Oh,
M&M's.
Oh,
That's good though.
I like M&M's at number 9 because like it's the same thing with the Lindor. A lot of variety. Some people like peanut M&M's.
it's really
gross.
not that much variety.
Peanut M&Ms aren't gross. You don't like
Yeah.
them?
I'm not a fan.
No.
peanut
Um,
M&Ms are delicious.
Absolute
Yeah.
trash content.
Yo,
right here
what are you
from
saying?
the
right
peanut
now?
M&Ms? From the
Peanut M&Ms are fire.
They're
100%.
Delicious.
100%.
I'm not with
Trash
you.
Jackson,
contact.
they're not good.
I know.
But they also now have the pretzel M&Ms, which are very good.
Also fire.
Love those.
But
And they also have the
I'd rather just have-
caramel.
No, I do, but-
can I ask you a question? And
Yes.
I want to know from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
You think the M&M colors taste different? All right, number 9, Jim.
That's too much.
That's
I'm
a long
sorry.
silence.
That was too much.
Because the answer is they don't. My number 9.
He's like, a lot of flavors. What fucking flavors? Chocolate, dude.
My number 9, which is 100% a movie theater candy, Bunch of Crunch.
Woo! Fuck
Wow.
yeah.
Bunch of
Fucking
Crunch,
throwing
dude.
fireballs, dude.
Yes.
Crunch Bar also would work, but Bunch of Crunch,
So good.
it just does it for me, you know?
You don't like Bunch of Crunch?
No,
either?
Bunch of Crunch is better than Crunch Bar. Crunch
Yeah.
Bar would never make it.
No, it
You know,
didn't,
I
but
was
Bunch
thinking
of Crunch
about
did.
Like Crunch Bar is so it's weak. It's
It is.
a very weak contender.
Bush League competitions.
It's not
what I'm
okay.
hearing right now.
How
What-
many people you ever see buying a Crunch Bar?
Never. I would question it.
I think part of the
mean,
reason
there's so many other things.
I think
Yeah.
part of the reason Bunch of Crunch is so lit is because it does have a little scarcity to it, right? Like you don't,
Right.
they don't have them at 7-Eleven.
The only
Gotta
place
go,
I've
like,
seen
the
them is
dollar
CVS
store,
in the boxes.
Yeah, like
That's the
straight
only
up
place I've
movie
ever seen
theater
them.
boxes.
So like you
yeah.
see, it, and you're like, "Fuck, they have Bunch of Crunch."
Dude,
here.
for-
I gotta get it.
for a long,
Yeah.
for yes, first of all,
Supply
yes,
and demand,
I've
dude.
been stopped in my tracks by a box of Bunch of Crunch in the
Supply
store,
and
dude.
demand, dude.
Dude.
That's good.
What are those? I'm trying to think.
And like for a long time, it was a go-to movie theater snack for me because you knew they always had it at the movie theater.
Yeah, I mean you're paying $6 for it, but
Yeah, what are you gonna
it
do?
didn't matter. Yeah, what else are you gonna do with the $6?
Dude, if I'm going to the movies nowadays, now that like I'm an adult, a full-time working adult, like I know I'm in for $50, so it doesn't fucking matter how I spend it, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I'm in for $50.
Yeah.
So
Might as well enjoy it.
You're
All right, good timing on Jack's part. My number 9 is the pretzel M&Ms because they are the shit. Honestly,
I think I hate on
The-
them too much because I've been growing on like the peanuts recently. You'll see why my next decision.
dude,
What are you
the
doing
Pretzel,
over here?
the pretzel
No,
M&Ms
number
are really
8
good.
for me is the regular M&M, just so we can just.
All right, we can talk
just
about it if you
parlay.
want. I like the pretzel M&Ms. They came out. I remember when I was working at CVS, and I'm seriously a sucker for anything with chocolate and pretzel in it. I'll immediately just try it.
I agree.
Yeah, for me it's probably pretzel M&Ms first, and then the peanut M&Ms right after that. Probably like a close second, to be
Oh,
honest.
really?
Yeah, peanut M&Ms are great.
I feel
Or
like
how do you like regular M&Ms?
No, peanut M&Ms trump all.
Okay, so you like all of them.
So
You
trump
like
all.
that better
And if
than-
you have,
okay.
if I have M&Ms at 8, let's do a little bit of foreshadowing. So 8 is M&Ms,
Okay.
but there's a special.
But
place for
number
peanuts,
1
dude.
Yeah.
might
No.
be peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, it could be. Stay tuned. You know, number 8 M&Ms.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that. Yeah. Don't
Number
flick
8.
that switch. Go ahead.
Number 8, I've got the Snickers bar at number 8
All right.
because
Trash.
I've, like I said, the peanut candy has been growing on me because I've learned to hate coconut and other things.
I'm just
You just what?
confused how you have 8 above Snickers, in my opinion.
Bro, I don't think I've ever purchased a Snickers outside of like the Snickers ice cream bar.
You don't like
Yeah.
Snickers?
Nah, dude, like I'll take the little bite-sized nonsense in the Halloween bag,
Don't even.
Such a
but
bad
like
take.
nah, dude,
Well,
not
that's
if,
the
not
thing.
for
the
me.
bad takes from the side over here.
Who are
Mostly you.
talking about
Mostly
bad
you.
takes
Mostly
right
you,
now.
but you're wearing off on Jim, and I expected better from you. Are you good? Are you good? Are you
No, I'm
All I
not
said
good,
was
dude.
Snickers
I'm not
is no
losing
good,
over
dude.
here.
Did you say 8?
No, I didn't.
No.
Say
I'm
8.
snap crackling and popping over here, dude.
Yeah, dude. Go ahead. You
My
gotta say
number
something
8
that's not even chocolate.
That was loud. My number 8 is the Hershey's Classic Chocolate Bar. You know, it's a little universal.
Freezing cold, dude.
Universal, not the word I'm looking for. Diverse, multi-use. Make s'mores with it.
Yeah.
It's good for the old. Got to microwave some chocolate for whatever I might be doing with a little ice cream, maybe. Or it's great as just a regular bar. But like you said before, just plain chocolate alone stops at 8. The buck stops at 8, dude.
I can live with that.
I can't. eat it.
S'mores variety, but I can't eat it. I
can't
cannot eat it straight up.
Yeah. Oh no, it kills it for s'mores, but
Yeah.
just straight up eating
It is. I feel like it was made for s'mores. I feel like they were created together.
Yeah.
But that's just. All right, it's okay at 8. Can't be any higher.
Number 8. I got the motherfucking Almond Joy because it's mad good, dude. Coconut is mad good, and coconut covered in chocolate is even better.
Even mad gooder.
There's
dude.
absolute hate coming from these two over
Some
here.
would even say
It
it's
is
mad decent.
unreasonable. Mad decent's fine. It's at 8. It's not in top 5, but it is good. It's definitely better. And look at me. It's better than Rolos. That's
Rolos were in my honorable
for
mentions,
sure.
dude.
But yeah, almond joys are the shit. I'll be honest though, I've never actually purchased an almond joy, but I was one of the people. My parents and everyone in my family do not like almond joys, so they'll leave it just like you guys do. But I just eat all that shit, so that's pretty much the only way I got almond joys. I would never actually purchase one, to be honest with you, though. But they
But
are the
it's,
shit.
it's hanging out at the bottom of a variety pack.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
whatever,
grab them. Who else
whatever.
is eating them?
Daddy did an extra
50% of
quarter
the
mile
room
at the
shit.
gym
That's like
today.
what a father does, dude. That's what a father does. He looks at the
That's what
shit
the
that's not
creator
being
does.
eaten and he eats it. That's what the creator
Dude,
does.
almond.
Literally
When
be
they-
like, there's just almond joys in there. Here, you could have them. I don't want them. My dad would be
Almond
like,
joys.
my dad would be like, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah. Aren't there the red ones and the
Mounds.
Mounds.
Which is basically
Mounds
just
of the red
almond
ones,
joy
yeah.
without the almond on top of it. It's just chocolate covered coconut,
All right.
which is also good.
Repackage and redistribute. That's
Yeah.
what it
Both
is.
make the
All right.
dishonorable.
Yeah. All right. Number 7. Butterfingers.
Oh.
Oh, terrible.
Oh god.
It just keeps getting worse. The spiral
I
on
should've
that
put
side of
in
the
my
room,
dishonorable
dude.
mention,
Really?
Honestly, yeah, I
When
was
they look
thinking
at
about
this
it.
list, when they talk about this list, it's gonna be called the fucking hate list.
So how could we take the concept of peanut butter and chocolate and make it awful?
And make it terrible. How can we make it stick to every
How
part
can we
of your
make
mouth?
this suck?
I'm glad that we
Do
all
you want to
feel
have to
like
drink
choke
milk
on peanut
immediately
butter.
after
Yeah.
you eat this?
Do you want to
'Cause
chip a
fuck it.
fucking tooth, dude?
Personally, I feel like this is the other wafer candy.
Is it wafer? Yeah.
Eh.
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see what they
Let's
consider
make the
it.
greasiest,
Let's
most
check with the
annoying
IT
candy
department.
possible.
It's
You want to have to go to an emergency dentist run on your 9th birthday?
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you, I didn't like Butterfingers till later on in life, and it's not. And again, this is in the territory of I'm not gonna grab it. I'm not gonna go purchase this, but if it's there, I'll eat
It's
it.
just peanut butter in the middle. You know hear something funny though? Guess who makes them?
Doesn't
Enjoy.
Nestle make them?
No, Ferrero Rocher.
Oh.
They're manufactured
Yeah.
by Ferrero Spa, a subsidiary of Ferrero Rocher. They hit the mark. They missed the mark on that one.
Whatever. That's 7.
Yeah, they screwed the pooch, dude.
Anyway, hate list number 7. Fuck York peppermint patties because Junior Mints are better.
Junior Mints.
I'm confused what you
Why
did.
do I
there.
not
You
know what Junior
trashed the creator and you,
Green box?
you fell in love with the kids.
Oh, the little box.
Yeah.
Junior Mints are pretty good.
It's York peppermint patties smashed up in a small.
I know what they are.
smaller mints.
Yeah, and I can get them in a candy box.
And you could
peppermint
also
patty
buy-
comes in this little fucking
Yeah, but
thing.
you could also buy the York minis. So, I mean, Jerry maybe
They're
still
two
be out on
different
that one.
things, to be honest with you, because Junior Mints are like a movie candy too.
Yeah.
So it's like in the variety of it all. Like I only see York peppermint patties like a dollar store, like a cash checkout thing when you're at
Christmas.
the or Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, you're like there at the register and you're like, oh, York peppermint, whatever. But whenever I
That's
see
true.
Junior
I'll
Mints, I'm
grab
like,
one of these
yo,
for
fucking
$1.79.
Junior Mints?
You sold me.
I'm okay with Junior Mints. I am. I don't think he needed to say fuck York peppermint patties. Here's Junior Mints, but I'm
Well,
okay
I just
with Junior
did.
Mints. Go ahead, you're up. 7.
If you didn't like 8, you're going to hate 7.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Kisses, baby.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, dude.
Hershey's Kisses.
He's looking for the
dude.
pound. He's not gonna get it. He's gonna get a late one.
Hershey's Kisses. Hershey's Kisses are just nice, because it's just 1 or 2 is just enough chocolate for me to be like, all right, I had my something sweet. It's not a whole fucking Hershey bar, Just grab 1 or 2. They're out at the table before dinner. Little palate cleanse,
I'm gonna tell you.
I just gotta say something real
A
quick.
palate cleanse, he said.
So you were making fun of me doing the dad thing with the almond joys, right? And you were just like, "We'll grab a little Hershey kiss, a little something sweet." That's you over there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it.
A little something
Just a
sweet.
little
to eat.
something sweet. Hershey kisses though, for real?
I
Yeah.
don't hate
I
Hershey
hate it.
Kisses, but I just feel like
And
you can't thrash Butterfingers.
I'm talking
and then come back
dude, first of all,
That's
you
a good point.
and say
I
Kisses
think
are-
you absolutely can thrash Butterfinger and then
Bro,
like
you
Hershey's
literally
Kisses, dude.
on your list at 8, you have a square piece of candy. On your list at 7, you have that same fucking piece of candy shaped as a fucking. I don't even know. I don't want to say a kiss.
It's a dollop.
A triangle, a pyramid that just didn't work out.
Dude, it's a dollop.
You know.
Dollop would be the word you're looking
This
for.
man is emotionally shook over a Hershey
You know what I'm
Kiss.
saying? Like,
have that same piece
you can't. Like, there's nothing different. There's nothing different. If I took a Hershey square, melted it,
Okay,
and then
okay,
rebuilt
okay,
it in that
but-
shape,
So if we bought you a full size, regular size Hershey bar, or if I put 2 Hershey's Kisses down and I said you have to either take the 2 kisses or the Hershey bar, finish them, or I'm gonna shoot you. You're going Hershey's Kisses, right?
I would eat all three if you were gonna shoot me. I mean, it's not the end of the
Well,
world.
that would probably still get you shot. You didn't follow
Oh,
directions too well.
please,
Seems
just-
seems like
please.
someone who would say Reese's
was so
Pieces,
good.
dude. Brian, I think you're on 7.
All right, number 7. It was mentioned in I think Hawk's honorable mentions, but I got the Charleston Chew.
Yeah.
And
Put the
honestly,
daddies in the freezer?
Charleston- Yeah, yeah. And honestly, the Charleston Chew minis are also really good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for chocolate covered marshmallow also. Even the Malamars like in the fall. Dude,
Love Malamars.
go back to talking about things that you get sold on. Oh man, dude, I'll buy 2 of them.
But they're hard to find, right?
They're only during the fall.
No, Charleston shoes. Are they?
Charleston Chew CVS has them, but
What about cowtails?
I don't like cowtails.
Cowtails are
but
pretty
people
lit.
really like them. Yeah, I don't really like them, but CVS does have like the regular Charleston Chews, and then they also have like a bunch of crunch size box kind of like little Charleston Chews, which are honestly really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, number 7 Charleston Chew for sure.
Number
Definitely
6,
stable.
Twix. It's all in the mix.
I don't really hate that honestly, but
I do.
it's not on my list. But
Despise it.
I don't. You guys like. You guys don't like the traditional like.
No, I didn't say I
what
don't
do you-
like Twix.
You think it's too low? Okay, I'm okay with that. That's it. I don't have to say much more. Twix. It's all in the mix. Number 6. There you go.
Hold on, I got a
Yeah,
question.
go
Do
ahead.
you like left Twix or right Twix?
Always right, no matter what.
Oh, see, I'm a left guy.
you're left-handed.
He cracked the code.
Yeah, it's just a bias. It's all it is.
He cracked the fucking code. Go ahead. Number 6.
Number 6, Crunch Bar.
Jack.
Oh.
Jack.
Jack, Jack, what are you doing? I'm telling you the
We
candy
publicly
I like.
shamed
Stop
the
telling me
Crunch
the
Bar.
candy I like.
I wouldn't have gone so
Jack
hard
is
on the
over
Crunch
here.
Bar
Jack,
dude,
what are you
if I knew
doing?
it was on Jack's
He was a
list.
Boy Scout. Give him a break.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm just.
Oh.
Fucking Eagle Scout, motherfucker!
I'm
What does
pulling-
that have to do with Crunch
I'm
Bars?
just
though?
pulling at strings
Okay.
here, dude. I don't know. Pulling for straws.
Oh, what is he gonna have a Crunch
Sorry,
Bar at
Jack.
his fucking Talent's birthday party?
Whoa.
We're absolutely losing control, but I'll tell you what.
Listen,
You need to stop
I was
it.
Did
more
they have a
upset-
Crunch Bar fucking pad? Like, what is it, badge?
No.
That you get
On
from
your
the Cub
sash?
A
Scouts?
Crunch Bar badge of honor.
Yeah, no, from Boy Scouts.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Eat 10 Crunch Bars, you get a little badge. Is that how that works?
Lift 10 chairs.
Because if I recall correctly, when like I first like when I met like young Jack, right? How many chicken nuggets did you eat?
Oh yes,
that wasn't even that long.
Yeah,
ago.
that wasn't that
like
long
4
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
All right, well, he was young. How many chicken nuggets did you eat?
69.
69.
Just going back to the crave case thing, which I'm thinking about doubling down. You guys
I have
still-
a funny story about Jack, but I'm not gonna tell it on air.
Go ahead.
We'll tell it after.
My number 6, dude. You got to give me a break of that Kit Kat bar.
Fuck yeah, bud.
That's not.
I
high
really didn't
enough.
think Kit Kats were gonna be.
No,
that
that's
good.
not high enough to hate me having it at 10. You know what I mean?
I think
I
so.
need-
It's
I need
halfway up.
I needed that number like
It's halfway
4
up the
for
list.
you to, like,
Here's the
hate
thing,
me.
though. I'll tell you, like, I'm so chaotic evil sometimes. I will just take like a full Kit Kat bar and bite like just
No.
across. Like, I don't got time to be breaking it. up.
That's
You don't have time
Yeah,
to break
dude.
it.
That's
I'll just
concerning.
bite
honestly. At least break 2 together off and eat that. Like,
Do you eat bananas from the middle?
No, dude.
Like it's-
Maybe the whole deal. Maybe the whole deal I'll break in half, but like
Oh
the
my
little
God.
the little 2-piece, you know, the fun
Are you
size, the
stressed out?
2-piece one.
Yeah.
Definitely
Those I
stressed.
won't break. I'll just
Those are
He's
respectable.
without a doubt stressed. You want to know how you know you're stressed, dude? You just bite
Oh
the
my
Kit Kat.
God.
just right through it.
It literally says, "Give me a break," and you're like, "No thanks."
Give me multiple
me a
breaks,
break,
dude.
dude.
I need multiple breaks in one bite.
You're like, "No thanks." I'd rather just do this.
Yeah, no, I need multiple breaks in one bite. dude.
Brian, 6.
All right, number 6. It has already been mentioned, but it still is great. Bunch of Crunch, baby. At
Fuck
the movie
yeah.
theaters, it literally was the only candy I bought at the movie theaters besides popcorn. Which
You
is
know, I was not a big movie guy, and maybe that's the reason why Bunch Crunch didn't make my list. Because that's one of the things that
Yeah.
you
It's the
typically...
only place you will always find Bunch of
Yeah.
Crunches
Right,
at a movie
well,
theater. in
well, I
America,
mean,
We
dude.
went to the movies a lot in high school, so
I
I remember
never,
that's
ever
why.
did, ever.
Well, let me ask you, because this is a good question for both of you, because you guys are movie people. Were you guys a fan of the chocolate in the popcorn?
No, not for me.
No, I
Fuck
never really
outta
did
here,
that.
dude.
But you know what? I thought about it when I.
Yeah, let it
When I was
melt
talk-
on the
yeah.
popcorn.
No.
Fuck, what are you
I
gonna
would
bring
give it a shot,
napkins
but
into
you
the
would
movie?
Double up the butter.
No, dude, I don't
I
want
don't
to.
need chocolate.
I don't need to go wash melted chocolate off of my hands.
Yeah, I
during
guess
the
that's
movie,
true.
You know,
Yeah.
like
I'd rather
I'm
the
not
butter
doing-
on my hand and then grab the wet cup
yeah.
and then it cleans it off
Yeah.
with the wet cup. And that's
And then you
what
wipe,
seven-year-old.
it on your
Yeah,
fiance's
yeah.
back.
yeah, and then you're like, oh, this is such a good movie. Head on her back. That's good. That's where I'm at on that. You know what I mean? So that's 6. Bunch of Crunch makes the list
Bunch of
twice.
Crunch is
I mean,
great.
that could be a top. That
That's a
make it.
contender.
That
That's
It could.
At least that's that's.
We
that's
have
a
to have
contender.
similar top fives for it to make it, but
I don't know if we do.
we're gonna take a break though.
We'll take a break.
All right, guys, listen. Pat McAfee said it best. You got to look good to feel good. You got to feel good to play good. Well, we're going to help you guys look good with Saatchi di Dinero. All right, it's the finest Italian material. It's fire. It's comfortable. And we got a saving for you. All right, you're going to use promo code HAVOC for 10% off your total purchase at SaatchiDiDinero.com. Also, check them out over at Instagram at Saatchi di Dinero. Saatchi di Dinero, always authentic, never counterfeit.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the show. It's time for the top 5. We're going to go right back over to Mr. Anthony Alessino. Start where we left off.
Number 5, York peppermint patty. It needed to make that second
Tier.
that first break in the show. It needed to be on that
It
side.
needed to make the leap to greatness.
I don't need to tell you why. You're knocking your head, but you literally put Junior Mints fucking one away, and they're the same fucking thing.
Yeah, they are essentially the
But
same
they're
thing.
not.
But they are.
But they're not.
Okay, how are they different? Other than but they're not or Junior Mints are better, we're going to need a fucking defense of your statement now.
evidence.
Yeah.
All right, Junior Mints. Pros. There's a lot more of them than there is York peppermint patties.
In volume, in
In
actual volume.
In actual volume.
It's funny.
Look at this guy, dude. He's the size of a farm animal. Volume is important.
Dude, the box has so much empty space. It's 2022. You get half a box as it is. Don't be playing that game.
I'm playing that game. Dude.
Don't be playing that game.
I'm playing this game.
I bet you. What do you think? 6 Junior Mints could cover a whole York patty. Realistically,
Three. All right,
Three's a little
see,
too small.
3 is we can now negate. Now we can rule
He's
him out.
talking with his hands now, so now he's getting mad.
Mathematically,
What I'm
you're not
trying to
even
say
in
though
close.
is if you even get 18, let's just say Junior Mints, that's 3 York peppermint patties in one box. And if they're the same thing, then you're getting
All right,
more than
believe what
Junior
you
Mints.
want. That's fine.
I'm
Number
agreeing.
5, Jack.
I'm
Number
agreeing with
5.
him.
Just let him be ignorant, dude.
Milky Way.
I'm agreeing with Jack. All right.
Awful.
No,
Milky
Way's a
Way
good
at number
choice.
5 is awful.
No, that's not.
I disagree.
Milky
That's all I
Way's
gotta
good.
say.
Guys, it suck. Whatever. Milky Way number 5. I like Milky Ways. James, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is the Reese's Fast Break.
What?
You're talking to him about Milky Way? And you put
Oh,
Reese's
yeah.
Fast Break
Reese's
on there?
Fast Break is so much fucking better than a Milky Way,
I've
dude.
never heard of this.
It's
What's a
nougaty.
Fast break?
Really?
It's salty.
No.
It's
What
sweet.
is this?
It's
It's not as good
delicious.
as a Milky Way.
It's better. It's
No, I
better.
don't
Some
think
would
so.
say,
Too much.
I dare to say it's better than a Milky Way. Matter of fact, I did. Milky Way not on my list.
Milky
Something
Way is
like
not on my
that.
list either.
Actually, it kind of
I
is.
guess you dared to be ignorant.
Damn.
You don't even know what a Reese's Fast Break is, dude.
I don't need to.
You're going to be the only one leaving tonight with a homework assignment. Go eat a Reese's Fast Break.
And the best part is you're not leaving tonight.
Exactly.
Leave and come back.
Go ahead, number 5.
All right, number 5. I got the motherfucking Ferrero Rochers because they're the shit.
Oh,
Yeah, they're the
yeah.
shit, dude.
I love that.
Hazelnut covered, fucking little bit of I think it's nuts and then chocolate covered in hazelnut. You know, if you're an Italian family, you've definitely had them in the house for sure. The gold foil. You know, you see
I'm familiar.
excellence. You know,
Yeah.
they are very good.
When you see excellence, you know it.
I mean, I'm Italian, so I do know, but I don't eat them. Sorry.
It's a shame.
All right,
That was 5?
that was 5.
There was the fancy candy for the adults.
Yeah,
He wasn't allowed to have it.
that's
They're like,
right.
Here's a bag of peanut M&Ms, you sorry sack of
Number
dirt.
4. Number 4. Here's where it starts to get good. It's funny you say peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, don't piss me off and not say peanut M&Ms here.
I'm not.
Because if they get to... okay. Throw this microphone
All
in your
right,
head.
top 3.
There's a reason why.
No, it's just 4. Right?
No, I know, but they're in the
There's
top
four-
3.
There's a reason why.
All right.
So just calm down, Jim.
Okay, dude, I'm calm.
Secondly, Reese's Pieces. Number 4. That's my number 4. Reese's
I will
Pieces. Reese's
fucking-
Pieces, baby. All right.
It is tough that you have it at 4
Why?
because it's not good.
You also pronounce it like a grown man baby.
I disagree.
Yeah, no, not great.
You don't like it either?
No.
Why not just eat a Reese's peanut butter?
Yeah.
We'll get there. That's 4. That's all I have to say. I'm a little disappointed in both of you, but
I'm a little disappointed in you.
not him, because you don't like Reese's Pieces, right?
You'll see. Number 4.
they're not
Break
on my
me
list.
off a piece of that Kit Kat
Damn,
bar.
Kit
I
Kat,
can't
dude.
fucking fathom.
These were going to be so respected. It's wild. I didn't think they were going to be so respected.
Hey,
Kit
man.
Kats are the shit.
Kit Kats are dope.
I need multiple breaks in one too as well.
Do you bite it off
I
like your
bite
brother? Like
the
a
four,
psycho?
the 4 one that's like this big. Bite right through
Is
the
that
top
just a
of the
Hawk and Joe's
motherfucker.
thing? Is that what it is?
Probably.
I think it's just a chaotic evil thing, dude. It's just where you fall on the scale.
I mean, when you're out there swinging, you know, sometimes you just need a break. You gotta get multiple.
You need
in
multiple
one.
breaks in one bite, dude. My number 4 is the Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar.
Stop doing Hershey's, dude.
Nah, dude.
Hershey's.
Nah, dude.
Cookies and
Hershey's
cream.
cookies and cream chocolate bar had potential to climb all the way up to number 1, honestly.
It is really good.
I hurt myself putting it as low as number 4. I gotta tell you, the last time I got upset about candy as a grown man was I had grabbed 2 of them. Like, you know, same thing, saw it at the register. I haven't had that in a while. Grabbed 2 of them, 2 for $4, whatever it was. Threw them in my glove box and forgot about them. And it didn't make a mess or anything, but I was like, oh shit, I thought I had candy in here. Melted inside of the foil. So I was upset about it. It was like, you know, I got a special snack for later.
It's your fault, though. So.
Oh, yeah,
Can't
100%.
get- can't get
100%.
super mad. I mean,
Can't get mad when you
they
melt
didn't
your own
hide on
candy.
you. You didn't fucking run away.
All right, number 4. I have the Milky Way Midnight. I don't know if you've had this. 'Cause you're the only
I've
one that
had
likes
it.
Milky
I
Way.
like it.
I fuck with the Milky Way Midnight heavy, dude. It's essentially a Milky Way, but they covered it in dark chocolate and put a marshmallow.
I've
inside
had it, yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of the few ones that if I see it, because they don't sell it at all the places, I'll immediately buy it. I won't even think twice about it.
I wouldn't be upset if I had a Milky Way Midnight.
So good.
I'm with
I
that.
probably just, you know,
It's the only
wouldn't have-
dark chocolate I respect.
Really?
I'd,
Dark
yeah,
chocolate's
I'd probably
so
just be
good.
like, I don't have to have candy today.
Then have a Milky Way Midnight?
Yeah.
Gotcha, all right.
That's a sad reality.
Let's go. Top 3, baby.
Peanut M&M's.
Oh,
Oh.
you knew it. How do you feel?
You know, 3 is just about the ceiling for peanut M&Ms.
It's fine.
Just about the ceiling.
Well, what's the
I
floor?
like peanut M&Ms, honestly. They're good.
I didn't include them, but when I had M&Ms as an honorable mention, I was kind of all-encompassing M&Ms.
Can't do
you know?
that. Do you have?
Well, yes, I
do you-
can. I
don't
didn't
have
list
them
it.
on my list, but I do like them.
If I listed it and encompassed them all, then that would be a problem. But I didn't list it. It was an
peanut
honorable mention.
M&M's hit a little different, right?
Tell you right now,
Tell me.
fun little story happened right here at this very house on the boulevard. He was either negative a couple of weeks old, like my mom about to have
The
him.
creator was about to create him.
My mom was either about to birth him, or no, you know what? He was probably a few weeks old because it was like springtime, like early springtime.
Okay.
Me, Phil, Vince are outside of 38 next door with a bag of peanut M&Ms. So if he was just born, I'm 8, they're 11. Fairly sized peanut M&Ms, right? Hucking them because cars used to, that stop sign wasn't always there, right on the corner.
Yeah.
People you'd hear it like
Yeah.
with the window open, you'd hear people punch it at the light and they'd be in 3rd gear by the time they passed my house.
Yeah,
Like
flying.
65, 7.
And that's when Nichols was open over there.
Yeah, there was the light there, and you
Yeah.
could go all the way across. People would end their lives left and right
Yeah,
on this block.
It was a
back in
really
the
bad
day.
intersection.
But that's neither here nor there. People would come flying down the street, and we just started hawking peanut M&Ms into traffic as cars are coming flying down the road. And I think Will threw it. Don't remember who threw it, but they crack like the A-frame, like the door between the window and the windshield on this guy's like Xterra. And we're like, yo, you got him.
You got him.
He makes the left on Linden and does a big loop and starts turning back around. So me and Phil run over into our backyard. B-Ridge is dead to rights. Got nowhere to go. So the guy pulled over. Dude, it was like a softball-sized dent
Oh my god.
in this guy's.
man.
Yeah, like because he's coming like 70 up the
Yeah,
block.
but it's
Holy
one peanut M&M.
shit.
Yeah, like a peanut M&M like that big.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah,
That's just a good shot. You can't even picture. You can't even.
yeah. You know, these cars are made to bend and fold and take damage. But
To a peanut.
so
Literally.
so then he's out there dead to rights. The guy pulls over, gets out of the car, and he starts talking to him. He's like, oh, I don't know, it wasn't me. Like they ran back inside the house. And the guy starts walking like he's gonna go knock on the door to get our parents. And Vinny goes, sir, they got a 3-week-old baby in there. Like, I don't know if you really want to bother them for this right now. He's like, I'll go let him know. Guy gets in his car and drives off.
Holy
I
shit!
don't know how I feel about that.
What a crazy story.
Vinny was like, they have an infant in there, so I don't know if you want.
At 11, have the wherewithal to be like,
Yeah, that
wow.
was.
That's V Rich, dude. Guy's a
Jeez.
schemer.
Right?
So Jack, you're 3. Unless you're not done on the
No,
peanut
I'm
M&M.
done. I'm done.
Number 3, coming in with a very underrated pick. Be said, Toblerones.
I've never had a Toblerone.
Toblerones are not great.
No.
Not great.
You
never
don't
had
like
them.
them. I fucking love them. That's because
What
you
are
like
they?
Hershey's milk. So Toblerones, you usually see them in like an
I
airport.
know they're the triangles.
Yeah, so they're just straight milk chocolate,
Okay.
but I don't understand how to describe it to you. They're just like better. Like they
Okay.
taste
All
better.
right.
Like if you have
This
a
kid's
Hershey's
just a
chocolate
victim of
bar,
marketing, dude. It's the triangle packaging that gets.
It's
He's like,
nothing
this
to
tastes
fucking
better
do
because
with
it's a
the
triangle
triangles.
shape. It's
It's the
different.
Hershey.
It's better than Hershey.
it tastes. It's like
It's
different
better than the
chocolate.
worldwide leader in chocolate,
I
dude.
gotta look up
Yes.
Toblerone. I gotta see what's good.
Toblerone, and the thing is, they used to have the massive fucking ones at the airport. I've only seen them once, but like they're these. It's a chocolate bar, but they're
Oh
triangles.
shit!
Yeah,
I didn't realize they were triangles. Like when you take them out,
Mhm.
I just thought the packaging was triangle.
yeah, and they're like
It's
their
another
own
Boy Scout
chocolate,
thing,
like,
I
they
feel
make-
like.
Oh my god, fucking Boy Scout. Point is, they used to sell this like massive one, and like it was like they would be like the size of your head, the triangles, and I just thought like that was cool when I was younger. But as I got older and I actually ate a Toblerone, I was like, yeah, this actually slaps. Like this deserves the number 3 spot.
You said that like when you got.
Oh, I
older.
think I found this.
He's
Why
like,
are
oh,
we doing
if
top
I
10?
ever rank chocolate
This might
candies,
make top
yeah.
3, dude.
Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that the huge one? Holy
It's the
shit.
motherfucking
Dude, look at it! Look at this fucking guy holding it.
Yeah, you could kill someone with that thing.
The best line of today was you calling Jack a farm animal.
No. I didn't call him a farm animal.
You said-
Said he's the size of a farm animal.
The size of a farm animal. That's the best line. I can't. I'm looking at that chocolate. And I'm like a farm animal holding it. Like now I can't get past it. Now I can't get past it.
My number 3, the $100,000, the $100,000 bar.
Wow, that high
Yeah.
up.
Big-
Woo!
It's this,
Love to see it.
big fan of the like you said, chocolate caramel and rice.
And rice, baby.
Very
let's go.
simple. I like the chocolate and caramel.
Yeah.
I'm a big chocolate caramel guy. The simplicity, there's not a lot going on. You just enjoy the flavors. I like the texture. I don't.
It's
It's like a weird thing
No,
to
I know,
say,
'cause it's
right?
Like mushy, but it's not.
Because
like,
we always talk about
gross
textures
mushy.
when they bother us, but you never talk about a texture that you enjoy,
right.
right? I do enjoy the texture of like the rice cake with the
No,
caramel.
I definitely agree. All right. So for my number 3, this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be controversial, but the straight up Hershey's dark chocolate, just regular Hershey's dark chocolate. I don't do milk chocolate, but that is the shit. It is so good. It's the only thing that actually it's actually like rich in chocolate and actually
Stop
tastes
myself.
like chocolate. What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Nah, dude, I'll tell you later.
But it Hershey's dark chocolate. I know you guys aren't gonna say anything, but it is really
It's a
good.
pretty bad take.
Yeah, dude, it's a bad take.
I mean,
It's
You
not.
have Hershey milk chocolate and Hershey Kisses.
yeah, dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate's not for me though.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
why?
milk
It's
chocolate's
probably
not for me.
it's probably because dark chocolate's good for you. That's probably why it's
I
not
like
for
the
me.
taste of dark chocolate, but
Well, you're the true chaotic evil then. You like the taste of dark chocolate.
I have a
so-
Milky Way Midnight on there. My
I
guy.
know.
I know.
But like that, you can get with that. There's marshmallow. There's sweet in there. Dark chocolate is
Dude,
like.
you had a Toblerone. I was trying
Toblerone
to meet
milk
you halfway on the Toblerone. What are you
Well,
doing
you
to me
know
right
what?
now?
We had a
Jesus.
team, mate. We had an alliance.
All
I looked it up for
well,
you.
I got you, Brian.
I was trying to back up the Toblerone. I was trying to spice it up.
Don't worry, Brian. I got you.
Hershey's dark chocolate is the shit. Buy it in the regular packs or get it in the variety one. Also, it's mad good. Eat it because your family won't. Go ahead.
Eat it because your family won't is a hell of a pitch, dude.
I'm in, dude.
All right,
All right.
number
You
2.
changed my mind.
Number.
Come on, it's time for a bangarang. Let's get all the same number 2. Jack, forget about him.
No,
We could all have the same number
It's
2
not
right now,
gonna
though.
be.
it's not gonna be. My
You're
number
confident, huh?
2, my number 2 isn't on your list.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Snickers.
Yeah, it's not. I said that already. All right, it's fine.
I have Snickers also.
And number 2.
Yeah.
You're the type of guy
Sorry,
to go into like
Oh
a
my
gas station.
God, you
and
number
buy a
3. No one even
Snickers.
fucking heard of.
All right, motherfucker.
Oh, I mean,
well,
I've
Guys,
heard-
Snickers, and we can go back around. I'll talk
I
about
don't know. What do I gotta say about Snickers? It's just a fantastic.
chocolate covered nuts.
You're a victim
know what
of
I'm
marketing.
I'm a victim of marketing.
Some new.
It's fucking nutty. It's nougaty. It's smooth. Slides down your throat nice.
That's why I got it ranked number 2.
That's why I also have it ranked number 2.
But no, other than
Zing.
that, Snickers is very good. For me, it's kind of the same thing as like the Milky Way Midnights. If I see it, I'll kind of just buy it. Kind of have to stop yourself from buying it most
Snickers?
times because it's literally everywhere. But
Yeah.
but if I'm fairly hungry, I'll definitely grab a Snickers for sure.
You're not you when you're hungry, man.
Right.
You're not feeling like yourself.
No.
Yeah, Snickers is too. It deserves it. It does. You don't want to believe it, but it deserves it.
I still have tears in my eyes.
Go ahead.
What's your number 2, Jack?
Number 2, a fucking grand slam right here. 100-gram bar. Baby.
Yeah,
Let's
baby, let's
go.
go. 100 grand's the shit. I would have
Let's
ranked it so
fucking
much higher
go.
if I knew people liked it this
So
much.
James, I'll touch on
Damn.
the point where, well, you know, how can you describe it? It's just like the Snickers bar, but better.
It's got
Yeah.
rice in it,
It's
homie.
got rice.
Yes.
And you know
We're
what?
not
That's
wasting
one of
time
that's
with
one of the
nuts,
bad-
dude.
Yeah, we don't waste time on nuts. Let me
The
tell you.
more I think about it, the more I feel like I never had a 100-gram bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we
You're
gotta
just
get
talking about getting shaken down by
He's
a
gotta
golf
get a-
ball.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
free.
say I ate it.
You
I
gotta
got
get
shaken
a
down. Never
100
said I fucking put it in my mouth. Anyway,
Dad, this man was so turned off.
number 2, Jim.
Man was so turned off by dad jokes in his
Yeah.
youth that he's never
Disgusting.
tried one of the most delicious candies ever produced.
Like actually traumatized.
Number 2, Jim.
All right, my number 2, I guess, is probably the number 1 spot for the rest of you guys. This is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I mean, you know, you got chocolate in my peanut butter. You got
Yeah.
peanut butter on my chocolate. Match made in heaven,
It's
you
the
know?
best. Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly.
Like
Chocolate
that's
and peanut
like
butter.
that's your fucking pitch, dude. Like that's your pitch. Like that's your pitch. Like a fucking people. All right, fucking 3 people. Let's try this. Ready? 3 people in suits walk in here, right? And
Michael
say,
Jordan, Scottie
and,
Pippen,
and,
dude.
and say to Jim, tell us why Reese's Pieces is one of the best. Tell us why.
Let me break it down for you real quick.
Tell us why Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is one of the best chocolates.
Okay. So
You
you
got
ever been
peanuts
walking
and
down the
choc-
street with the bar of chocolate in your
You got
hand?
peanut butter and chocolate and peanut butter.
We put them together.
You know.
We ran the tests.
Bam.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, good. I'm okay with that. Number 2, you had Snickers.
Yeah, number 2 I had Snickers.
Number 1,
What do you got?
Reese's.
Okay.
My number
Peanut
1 is the
butter.
Reese's.
My number 1
Peanut
is
Butter
also Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So you were
Wow.
right.
Cup. So you're right.
Yeah.
And you
James.
called it, and now we can all talk about how great
Go ahead.
the peanut butter cup is.
So when I was younger,
Yeah.
I hated this thing. Hated it.
Well, that's
Hated
that's
it.
a huge red flag.
Yeah, weird. And I loved Three Musketeers. Then I woke up. That came an adult. All right, and then
That
it
is
switched.
weird.
Everything switched.
The kid started paying bills.
I
He
started
was
paying
like,
bills.
And he was like, "These are pretty good."
it's like if I'm gonna spend $4.99 for a snack, it's gonna be tasty.
Yeah. Definitely. Now I'm not a huge fan of the King Cup.
It's a little too much peanut butter. for
You
me.
need a glass of milk with the King
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
for
don't
sure.
always have milk readily available, so you try to.
I will
avoid
tell
that.
you one thing. In CVS, when I used to work there, they used to sell the pound
Yeah.
peanut butter cups.
The one- yeah.
One of my employees that I work with, my coworkers rather, gave me. He said, "I'll give you $20. You eat the whole thing." I ate the whole fucking thing. Got the $20.
Was it worth it?
No,
though?
dude, I had such a bad fucking.
And that didn't like
because
turn
the
you
chocolates,
off from...
like, no, dude, I still love
That's
Reese's
good.
peanut
That's
butter cup.
chocolate.
I ate it with a fork and a knife,
Fine.
dude. I was in the break room, fucking.
It's like the way I see it, I saved money on lunch today. Don't have to go to
Fine,
Joe's
I-
Pizza.
So I've eaten one of those, and I agree with you. The chocolate is like half an
Dude,
inch
it's
thick.
like, yeah, it's
like
you
eating,
literally
like-
need a knife. Like,
Yeah,
I'm all set on
you,
that.
you
It's a
don't even
novelty
need it.
thing.
You need like a hot knife to cut through it.
yeah,
dude. Like it's
yeah.
it's no joke.
It's like an ice cream.
You gotta get a blowtorch out and
Yeah.
start fucking priming
No,
your
you leave it in
weaponry,
the
dude.
water, you know, like a Carvel cake.
Oh my god, dude.
No,
I have
Reese's
had
peanut
one of
butter
those
cups
1
are
pound
the shit.
I figured,
They slap, but
I'll be honest, I figured coming into this that Reese's was going to be 1 or 2. And I thought Snickers would be in the top 3. I really did.
I
Well, you
I
know,
thought
this-
Snickers would be higher. I definitely didn't think people fucked with 100 grand.
Never in my mind I thought. I
I'm
didn't even
telling
know.
you what,
I thought
dude,
100 grand's top was.
I
8.
legitimately
Right.
had it at 5, and I was like, I feel like this is outlandish.
You do that a
and
lot.
I'm gonna be the only
You
person.
do
that
this a
has it
lot.
on
You
their
flip.
list.
Yeah, yeah.
Because who the fuck? Like, I really didn't think
These-
anyone else
these
was gonna
guys.
have 100 grand bar.
let me tell you,
on
Brian,
this
when you
at
have a
all.
gut feeling, you always gotta go for it. That's
I
what
know,
I've
I should've
always
had
been.
it.
You always
about.
go
It's
with your
where I've
gut.
always been.
Low man wins.
I know.
So you have a number
Never
one.
be afraid
I have a
We're all
number one.
forgetting that he has a number 1, and I'm telling you right now, it better be respectable.
Well, if you were paying attention, you already know what my number 1 is.
Go ahead, say it for us.
I know.
It's the Twix bar.
Yeah.
It's the Twix bar. The cookie, the chocolate,
It
the
is good.
caramel, a little bit of nougat in there, right?
Yeah, it's a bad take, but it's okay.
No, dude, it's my
No,
favorite.
Twix
For
bar's good.
one, not okay.
For one.
For number one,
It's my all-time favorite candy.
The way that
Like-
that way that you feel about Twix is probably the way he feels about Snickers. It's all.
Well,
it's
James,
all
I'll
the same.
back you up. on
Again,
your Twix
again, you can in a
he
second.
doesn't need your backing on.
We save the time on the nuts. I don't need the nuts in my candy, you know. So that's kind of what separated it from the Snickers
Okay.
at an early age. And then it's like if you're ripping through the bag and you like Twix and you're ripping through you rip through all the Twix, by the time you're done, I've had enough chocolate for today. I'm not going to go have a Snickers now, you know. If I'm going to have another snack or another piece of candy, it might be a Kit Kat or Charleston Chew, like something different. I'm not gonna go from housing one type of chocolate bar to another type of chocolate bar. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I agree.
Perfect. So
I have
Twix,
no
Twix
problem
is
with
number one.
Twix at number one. It's not my favorite, but I could see why people.
Did you have it on the
definitely
list?
fuck with it. I had them honorable mentions. You know what it is? I classify like Snickers and Twix and kind of like a couple of those things kind of in the same category because they are very similar, and I didn't want to keep like. I don't want to make it too rigid.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, that was the other thing. That's what before we tally these things. That's what I wanted to say. I had Reese's Pieces at 4, and peanut M&Ms 3. I really wanted to flip them, but I just didn't want Reese's Pieces and Reese's Peanut Butter Cup to be 3 and
Right, back
like,
to
so
back,
close,
yeah.
3 and 1. So I just couldn't allow myself to make that, but I probably would have, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, I had that deal with Hershey's bar going right next to Hershey's Kisses, but it was what it was, you know. Really, I kind of took Bunch of Crunch and the dipped pretzels and stocked
So
them
good.
towards the back of the list because dipped pretzels for sure. I didn't know how great that was gonna go over.
Oh, I would have put those on my list.
And
I didn't
then-
think of them.
And then Bunch of Crunch, I guess it's, you know, I figured if anything, the Crunch Bar would be what people would want to see in this category. But it's like what you were saying before, the line between snack and candy.
It's a tough line.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tough line. If you need a glass of milk, it's a snack. That's the way I see it. If I need
guess
a
that's a
drink
good way to
with
look at it.
my meal, with my food, it's more than
Yeah.
a candy.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's how I feel. But whatever.
Be more than a candy.
Would take the
Hashtag
break,
more than a
right?
candy. Yeah.
Oh, hashtag more than a candy. I like that, dude. I like that. All right, cool.
All right, we'll take the break. We'll tally these up, and we'll be back.
It's a new year, and with the new year comes new resolutions. And what's going to help you complete the resolutions that you set forward for yourself this year? Inspiration. And we have just the company for you that's focused around inspiration. Head on over to staythirstyco.com and put in the code HAVOC to get 15% off on your next order. And make sure you take a look over at the Winter 2022 collection. That's staythirstyco.com. Drop the OY and focus on you.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. As always, the best way to support the show is to support the sponsors. Supporting the sponsors indirectly and directly supports the boys. We did some math. We got the final top 10. I got to say, not a lot of crossfire. Not a lot of people hit.
No ties?
Oh no, there's a tie. I meant like we have some low numbers at the bottom of the list. Point, as far as point value goes, yeah, for sure. Right off the bat, 10, 9, 8, 7, four-way tie, 7 points a pop. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, Hershey's Dark, Toblerone, Bunch of Crunch. Toblerone
Yeah.
10. Can we all agree Toblerone's 10?
No,
Yes.
go fuck yourself.
100%. Don't even let him fucking
Brian,
rebuttal it.
I'm sorry,
I-
Jack. I haven't had it before. I have
Toblerone's
Me
to.
neither.
10.
All right,
neither.
well, Hershey's Dark Chocolate, 9.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
can
I'm
live
okay with that too.
Cookies and Cream 8.
I'm okay with
Bunch
that.
of Crunch
too.
7.
I'm totally okay with that.
There you go. Short and sweet to the point. Don't be upset about it.
Cookies
dude.
and cream is the
You
shit.
pick
I'm
a
kinda mad
fucking
at
you
it,
pick
but
a
I'm
fucking
mad.
piece of candy that no one has ever had. Very few have had. And the people that have had it, of course, are gonna go to bat for it. Like anybody listening that likes that candy should be like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they
If
like
you
the
like
one candy nobody
Toblerone,
likes.
Let
If
us
you
know.
like to send me some.
Yeah.
If you like, then let's.
If you,
Someone buy Jack the
yeah,
big one that
I'm
I
gonna
found.
meet you at a picnic and we're gonna sit down and share.
we're gonna
it.
split a Toblerone,
Go
dude,
ahead.
and talk about other things in society that piss us off.
12 over Tob.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Gotcha.
Number 6 with 8 points is peanut M&Ms.
I rock with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Number 5, 13 points. I think it's criminally low, but it is the Kit Kat.
No, that's
Yeah, I
that's
don't
right
know.
where it needs to be.
I think it's right where it needs to be too.
Honestly.
I know
Well,
you
let's
guys
see the
feel
top 4,
differently.
but right now I feel like.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what it jumps on the top. I mean, I know one that I would have it pass, but numbers never lie. The number 4, 15 points is Twix. Gets most
You
of its
made it
help.
there.
Yeah, gets most of its help from my number 1, but what are you going to do? Number 3 is the 100 grand bar,
Yeah.
18 points. Brian, you could have helped us grab the number
Dude,
2 spot.
I'm telling you, I really didn't think anyone else.
See, I would have switched 100
fucked
grand
with
and
it,
Twix.
honestly. I'm so happy you do that.
You could have grabbed the moment
I
by the
really had no
balls,
idea.
dude.
I thought I was going to be the only one that had it on the list.
And it would have been the number 2, and we would have, and you know, it's criminal. It is what it is. Number 2, Snickers with 21 points.
Somebody voted for it.
Everybody but me, it seems. Seems everybody but me voted for it. What are you gonna do? You know. And the number 1, back-to-back weeks,
Yeah.
we have a new all-time point leader with a damn near perfect outing today. It's the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, 39 points. That's out of 40 for those keeping score at home. I mean, does it get any better than that? That's
I just have this thought, right? Like, so we just, when we were younger, you know, well, you guys were in the same friend group, but I wasn't in your friend group. He's a different generation, basically, at this point.
no, he is.
Right?
He's
And-
definitely
Right?
Gen
And
Z.
we all had Reese's Pieces 1 or 2, right? I mean, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup 1 or 2. I'm dying. I just would love to see, like, the sales numbers nationwide. Like, does everybody, you think everybody feels like that?
Yeah.
Like, you think them compared to the second best candy is, like, a super large gap, or you think it's close?
I think it's pretty.
Let's go. I think it's probably pretty close.
think it's
I
massive?
no, I think it's close. I think it's not that big of a gap
Okay, no, that's okay.
between, because you got to think about just on s'mores alone how many fucking plain Hershey's chocolate bars they're cranking out a day, dude. Not even cranking out, selling nationwide.
So you think the second biggest sale is Hershey bars?
I think it might be the number 1 chocolate bar sold.
I believe when I was doing my research earlier, Hershey's was number 1.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Just think on s'mores alone.
No, I'm all right.
There was something I was gonna say. Oh, call back to the very beginning of the pod, all the way to the dishonorable mention. We were talking about the chocolate bunny that you didn't like
Oh,
so
yeah.
much, dude. How about this? Replace it with the Reese's peanut butter cup egg. Like just
those
Oh
things
yeah, those things are
smack.
good.
just
we forgot
fucking
to
replace
mention.
it with that.
Oh my
give me a bag of those.
I did
instead
think
of
of
that.
I just can't. I just don't put seasonal things in these top 10s.
No, I'm
seasonal
not. I
fast
wasn't
foods.
putting it in
No,
the
I
list.
know.
Plus, it's just a peanut butter cup shaped like an egg.
Yeah, it does.
It's-
It just hits different.
It hits different, but I was just to answer that question from about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
You could replace it. Just give me one the same size, or a bag of them.
Yeah, 100%.
Either way, that'll replace the chocolate bunny, no problem.
So run through the list again.
From top to bottom, we have the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Number 2 is the Snickers. Number 3 is the 100 grand bar. Number 4 is the Twix. Number 5 is the Kit Kat. Number 6, peanut M&Ms. Number 7, Bunch of Crunch. Number 8, the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Number 9 is the Hershey's Dark, and number 10 is the Toblerone. It's a shame we didn't have another.
We did.
With
did. I
7?
think we did.
I don't think we had another with 7.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we made a mistake. I'm thinking about it.
Can we bounce
Yeah.
the Toblerone?
Yeah, I had Reese's Pieces.
Oh god, don't
At-
bounce the.
I'm not
for
bouncing the
Reese's
Toblerone
Pieces.
for Reese's
Really?
Pieces. Yeah, I won't
No.
do
You
that.
never even had it.
I've had Reese's Pieces are just not.
Wow.
Reese's Pieces are lazy, dude.
Yeah.
They're,
At least a
They're
Toblerone's a
convenient.
triangle.
Well,
you're just sitting in your car. You just some Reese's Pieces.
you ever heard
instead
of
fucking-
you ever heard of a Reese's Mini, dude? What about? Okay, fine. Get the unwrapped. Get the Reese's Minis unwrapped. If it's unwrapping, it's such a fucking hassle for you, dude. They already thought about that. That's why it's a multi-billion-dollar company. Smarter than you. Part-time owner of C&L Aluminum and Glass, dude.
Well, I'm a full-time owner. I mean, you know, yeah, you're probably right though. Maybe there's probably somebody at Reese's who's fucking smarter than me. I bet there's hundreds of people there that are
I
smarter than me.
hope. I would assume that there's plenty.
All right, so how do we feel? You feel good? You feel like it went fair?
I feel like it's as fair as it gets, you know.
That was a pretty fair one. I don't think anybody can look at it from afar and feel like disgusted.
The thing is, right now we're in the territory of a lot of like very diverse lists, you know. But sometimes we always come together with one option that's like, oh, this is great. Like last week, it was what was the new the leader last week?
Pool party.
2 weeks
Pool
ago.
party.
Yeah, Pool Party dominated.
And it was a number one choice, and now we have a new number one.
Pool Party dominating fashion, set a new record 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And, now
And here we
got
are, Reese's Peanut Butter
So-
Cup, 6 points better.
Almost
Here's
perfect
my
for the
bold
fucking
prediction.
field.
Here's my bold prediction. The top 10 not chocolate candies,
Okay.
right, will have the lowest total for number one.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
Huh.
think so as well, man.
it's a bold prediction.
I don't know.
There's just so
What's the line?
many off the top of my head that I could go with, right? And then like it, you know what I mean?
What's the line for the highest number one next week? Not even next week. Whenever this.
There's
is
no
popular.
way that everyone's
Over
gonna-
under 24.5 points
Hmm.
for the number
That's a
one
good
spot.
24 and a half for the
I'm
one
going
spot.
under.
I'll go
take
over.
under.
I'm gonna go under.
I'll go over.
Clean split.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jolly Ranchers, Airheads, like literally, like I said, blow pops. What the fuck are those things called? Does gum count?
No.
Does Razzles count?
Yeah.
Because Razzles makes the top 10. So like,
Well, I mean, now we're.
Well,
I'm
now
just
you
saying.
can just
You ready to just reload, dude?
No, no,
Give
no.
the people an old 2 for 1?
one more thing. Do Tic Tacs count?
No, it's a mint.
Stop.
Tic
Don't put
Tacs are a
Tic
mint.
Tacs on your list.
Tic Tacs are a mint.
Don't do it.
The orange ones? Are
Don't
minty?
do it, dude.
It's still a mint. It's not a candy.
No
Don't
Tic
do it.
Tacs
That,
allowed.
you're the only person I've ever met in my
Yeah.
life that eats a box of Tic Tacs at a
Yeah,
time like
it's
it's fucking
weird.
We all
candy.
have
dude.
our demons, dude. Alright? I don't know what to tell you.
Well, if you want, we'll do a top 10 mint list, and we know what
We'll
number.
No,
put-
I don't like
we'll-
the mint ones.
we
I don't like
will-
the orange ones.
We will put a fucking poll, dude. We'll put a poll on Instagram, and we'll see are
can-
Tic Tacs candy or mints.
All right, fine. Well, we need to do the crave case next. That's what we need to do.
Well, that's not a podcast. That's
yeah,
just a
100%
simple.
is a podcast.
No,
The
we'd probably
crave
film
case?
that.
No,
We'd
we're gonna
probably
film
film
that. We're gonna
that.
make it. We're gonna get a TikTok out of the fucking
Yeah,
out
we'd
of the
film
crave
that.
case.
All right, I'm kind of hungry. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right.
All right.
So obviously, 2 weeks time from now, we're doing the top 10 non-chocolate candies, just to make that clear and obvious for everyone at home. We are brought to you by House of Havoc Podcasting, Tiger Pack Productions, Sachi Di Dinero, and Stay Thirsty Company. Peace out.
Stay tuned.